seja bem-vindo ao Conexão UFC. Eu sou Evelyn Rodrigues e o programa de hoje é especial sobre o UFC Freedom 250 na Casa Branca, olha só.
Today we're doing the UFC Freedom 250 Media Day. I was the creative director on this project, and I came up with a pitch to the UFC team, and then we sort of worked together and collaborated and made this come to life.
Action, Justin, walking forward.
You know, knowing that I am the only male American champion that's going to be fighting on this card comes with a ton of pressure. But, you know, no more pressure and no different than any other fight that I've ever been. This is my whole life. I've committed everything. I've sacrificed everything. And so nothing can be bigger than that.
Excellent. Yeah, that was sick.
We all fall in love with this sport because of the underdog stories. And when I win this fight, it will blow everybody's mind. And it will make me an absolute legend for the rest of my life.
No me esperaba, este montaje para nada. Las imágenes increíbles, la verdad, me han encantado. Es increíble todo lo que han montado. Están replicando lo que es la Casa Branca.
Obviously, we're inspired by Washington, D.C. itself. That's kind of a character in the story. A lot of these backgrounds have some connection to the city of D.C. as well as definitely patriotic theme. Ilya was awesome, you know. He did a great job taking direction. He was a badass. He was really excited. He was looking at all the playback and definitely was doing all the things we asked him to do, and is just a great performer on camera.
Woo! Yeah, brother.
Oh,
these guys know what they're doing, huh?
This guy's gonna make...
Put an octagon in the White House, that's a huge achievement. It was hard to believe that they would make this event happen. Now it's real.
And look at the camera.
And I hope that everyone is gonna enjoy the beautiful KO that they are gonna witness that night. It's gonna be amazing.
Okay, camera, that's a wrap for Ilya.
O peso leve Mauricio Ruffy relembra o golpe perfeito que nocauteou Bob Green no UFC 313. Da NFL ao UFC, como o americano Josh Hokit levou a personalidade de showman para dentro do octógono. O campeão interino do peso leve Justin Gaethje visita a sede do FBI para um treinamento muito especial. O americano Steve Garcia revela como a família o motiva a chegar ao topo do peso-pena. E Alex Pereira relembra o dia em que reconquistou o título do peso meio-pesado no UFC 320. No UFC 313, Mauricio Ruffy protagonizou um dos nocautes mais impressionantes do ano contra Bob Green. Um chute giratório tão preciso que o colocou ainda mais perto do topo do peso leve. O brasileiro relembra agora os bastidores dessa noite inesquecível em Golpe Perfeito.
Live from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. This is UFC 313, Pereira versus Ankalaev.
Eu lutei contra o Bob Green em Las Vegas. Tava bem confiante, muito forte para a luta e tinha treinado muito o golpe baseado no estilo dele. Eu sabia que era uma luta muito difícil contra o Bob Green, um cara durão, um cara que tem um queixo muito bom. Então eu tinha que levar a estratégia certa, baseado no estilo dele.
Isso, irmão.
E eu pensei nesse chute, né, no chute do nocaute, e eu falei para um dos meus corners, em 2 minutos de luta ele precisava estar na grade, encurralado, e eu iria fazer o chute.
Here's the Brazilian fast riser, Mauricio Ruffy.
What's most impressive to me about Ruffy is his vision. His eyes, his ability to not only avoid strikes, but return.
And he's got that air about him as a man who could potentially be a future champion.
Big things in the lightweight division.
O Green é um cara muito reativo. Qualquer movimento que você faz na frente dele, ou ele defende ou ele puxa o rosto. Então, o que eu fiz não foi fintar o golpe, eu atrasei. Como se tivesse o golpe indo lento.
Bobby trying to solve the puzzle of this long, tall sharpshooter.
Eu já tinha dado um soco.
Oh! He stung him with that right hand.
Então ele esperou chegar o golpe e nunca chegava. Quando passou 2 minutos, meu corner gritou, Ruffy!
Ruffy, foram 2 minutos!
E aí foi o momento que eu fiz o chute e deu tudo certo. Quando eu fiz o chute, Eu vi que ele estava desmaiando. E daí eu ia dar mais um soco, só que eu vi que ele já estava inconsciente. Então, pô, a minha reação foi olhar e ver aquela cena ali, ele desmontado na minha frente. Pô, a primeira vez que eu vi um cara desligar, desmaiar daquela maneira, foi muita alegria, fico muito feliz com o nocaute. Né, o momento ali tava todo mundo lá, o Jean tava lá, o Carlos Prates estava lá, então foi muito legal ver a reação de todos eles ali e foi muito legal.
I'm so proud. This guy is different. The guys know how to move different. He can do things that people never saw before. He's not just a fighter, he's a martial artist and he's a showman. Expect the unexpected with him.
E, pô, foi uma das melhores experiências que eu já tive. A minha vida mudou totalmente depois daquele dia. Todo mundo, por onde eu passo, fala desse chute. Fala, galera, meu nome é Mauricio Ruffy e esse foi o meu KO Recall.
Let's go!
O americano Josh Hokit sempre gostou de competir em alto nível. Primeiro no wrestling, depois no futebol americano e agora no peso pesado do UFC. Dono de uma mentalidade competitiva e uma personalidade marcante, ele está sempre no centro das polêmicas. Graças ao personagem, o incrível Rock, seu lado showman, que a gente vai conhecer agora em Foco de Lutador.
Here's the undefeated heavyweight Josh Hokit.
When Josh Hokit is inside the octagon, he is a problem.
Perseverance means when one door closes, another one opens.
Hokit is a phenomenal athlete. He has really good wrestling and believes that he can challenge at the top of his division.
It doesn't matter if you get knocked down, you stay relentless and you keep finding a way.
If you think you can beat me in a fist fight, boy, is you dumb!
Fighting's freedom, the pursuit of happiness, to make something out of yourself in this life.
He's exactly what the UFC heavyweight division needs, a character like him.
Okay!
When I was 6 or 7 years old, I watched some pro wrestling. I remember watching The Undertaker, Rey Mysterio. I liked the guys with the mask for whatever reason.
Look at Mysterio! Oh my God, a crossbody!
One of the most destructive forces is chain.
It was like mysterious. The Thin. It wasn't too long till my dad told me it was fake. He wanted me and my brothers to be tough. He wanted me to have a real outlook on life. He was a crazy wrestling dad. When I was 4, I started wrestling. I ended up being a national champ at 6 years old. And then at 8 years old, I repeated that. Me and my brother, we ended up wrestling in college together at Fresno State.
Josh Hokit is now a 2-time All-American. Fresno State hasn't had an All-American wrestler since 2003.
It was just for wrestling, and then I ended up walking on to football.
Multi-sport athlete in football and wrestling, played both running back and linebacker, and he won the wrestling scholarship to Drexel University.
People are feeling sorry for themselves, saying one sport's too much, and I'm a prime example of what the human body could really do.
I didn't know the direction I wanted to take with football, and it wasn't until later, and the coaches started telling me that I was good enough to play at the next level. And then the 49ers called. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. When you're playing football, everyone wants to be the guy. And so when you're not the star player, then you're just a role guy. I couldn't accept not being the guy. My gut instinct was just telling me, like, it was just, I'm made for more. My brother moved to Albuquerque to start training MMA with the 2 legendary coaches at Jackson Wink. That's when he made the transition to MMA. He told me that I should be here. I started training, I just fell in love with the sport.
When Josh first came in the gym, I noticed right away that he was just gonna grind. I couldn't believe his explosiveness. What's incredible about Incredible Hulk's journey is he's done it all. I mean, he wrestling at the highest level, then he's going to the NFL, and he says, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go win this UFC title. I'm gonna go after this next goal of mine. I'm gonna show the world that I can win doing it my way. Josh is all committed. He actually lives here. He's got an apartment here at the gym. He's all in. It's 100%.
I wasn't training just to stay in shape. I have to be training for something. And so when I started doing MMA, I had dreams of making it to the UFC.
Josh Hokit making his LFA debut.
When I signed with LFA, that's when my career started really taking off.
Huge shot from Josh Hokit.
That's a wrap.
There was a lot more fights in a short amount of time.
He's got it. Oh, and he is teeing off. This is not going to last longer, and that is it.
And the Dana White Contender Series was the foot in the door to showcase my skill set.
It's all going down right here at Dana White's Contender Series.
It was a surreal moment. It felt like my dreams were becoming a reality.
Here's the former NFL player, the incredible Hoke.
He's exactly what the UFC heavyweight division needs. He's a champion wrestler. He knows how to get fights to the ground, and he's a finisher.
It's Hokit in the red, Uriel in the blue.
The fight was tough.
You knew this was coming. Hokit gets a takedown.
I just knew if I kept sticking with my game plan, no one could hold that type of pace.
Hokit is starting to beat on him bad now.
It was a TKO finish.
That's it. Josh Hokit gets the finish. Josh Hokit.
If you're going to give me some mic time, I'm going to make the most of that opportunity as well, not just the opportunity in the cage.
This division needs wrestling like me. Line them all up, and one by one, I give them a good old American beatdown. I've been chewed up and spit out, and I continue to find a way, and I will find a way to that UFC gold. Mark my words.
Here we are, about to enter paradise. I used to not have a TV in here. I had a lot of free time, and so I drew these pictures. But I knocked a few people out, and I was able to afford a TV. The Incredible Hulk is the beast character that comes out that isn't scared of the moment. I come to devour. You will know the day, you will know the hour. We all feel anxiety and fear. I felt like I needed to create something in my mind that stepped out and stepped up to that moment. You're on a railroad train. You go through a tunnel. The tunnel is dark, but you're still going forward. But you keep going forward every night you go on stage. Andy Kaufman. You have to let go of everything when you step into the octagon. That's where the Incredible Hulk was created.
Undefeated as he makes his UFC debut is Josh Hokit.
I'm here to impose my will. I'm not here to play it safe. I'm looking to put the pressure on everyone.
Oh, man. Oh, he's out.
Wow. Time knockout for Josh Hokit.
In my second fight with Denzel Freeman.
Hokit's got him fighting at a real high pace.
Hokit's highly aggressive.
He was too tired to continue. He took a knee, and then the ref stopped it.
Not sure Denzel knows where he is. No, that's gonna be it.
He pushed a tremendous pace.
And that's when I got my opportunity with Curtis Blades.
When Josh Hokit is inside the octagon, he is a problem.
It was the same mentality. Put the pressure on him, and let's see who quits first. I found out he doesn't quit on himself.
Curtis Blades in black, Josh Hokit in white.
Good jerk, Josh. Good jerk.
Ooh.
Oh, nice right hand by Hokit.
Oh. Oh! Big connection by Hokit.
Now he's breaking. Now he's breaking.
What a wild start.
This is one of the wildest heavyweight fights of all time.
I remember I went to my corner, and Greg Jackson said, well, you talked a lot of so you better back it up. And I told him to the death. To beat me, he was gonna have to kill me.
Oh! What a combination!
Take it from him. Go take it.
This is a crazy heavyweight fight.
Hokit smells blood in the water. What a fight!
That's what I'm talking about.
Josh Hokit!
What is there not to like? When it's time to get litty, you know I can get jiggy. I toot my own horn and beat my own drum. But if you think you can beat me in a fist fight, boy, is you dumb.
Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Hokit.
I see myself as the heavyweight world champ. When you put that type of pressure on yourself, you get to see who you are as a person.
I'm an athlete. I'm an athlete.
Fighting means freedom. Fighting means courage.
Yeah.
Fighting was the greatest decision of my life.
The Rocky and roller skates.
I feel like I'm exactly where I belong.
O UFC Freedom 250 na Casa Branca vai celebrar os 250 anos da independência americana, homenageando todos os membros das Forças Armadas dos Estados Unidos. Uma missão que ganhou um significado ainda mais especial para o campeão interino do peso leve Justin Gaethje, que participou de um treinamento na sede do FBI na Virgínia e que você confere agora em Bastidores do UFC.
I will do a quick lap around the compound and then come in for landing.
I love representing America. We are a great nation. To be able to use my name and my presence to positively influence people who I look up to, which is first responders and the military, to have an opportunity to work with the FBI is a really cool experience for me.
Quantico is the FBI's training academy. All of our new agent trainees come to Quantico for about a 20-week program. The threat that our law enforcement agents and the threat that the American public faces is constantly changing. And we need to upgrade the way we defend ourselves and defend the American public. And thanks to the great partnership with the UFC, you're seeing about 300 agents come through here and learn these amazing tactics so they can safeguard American lives. 1, 2, 3. We've got amazing athletes here today. We've got Justin Gaethje, Mike Chandler, 2 guys that are fighting at the White House come June of this year. This was something that said, hey, put the best athletes in the world with the best law enforcement agency in the world, and it's a great combination.
I jumped at the opportunity. Any time I can spend it with the men and women that serve this country is an awesome day for me.
He's got a fist in there. He's not going to be able to pull that gun through that hole.
Right.
If he wants to get it out, he's got to open here.
Okay. Getting to peel back the onion and peek behind the curtains of how they do things, how they operate, the discipline that they have, the skill set that they have. I always come away learning things. So it's just a great opportunity and rubbing elbows with the men and women that serve this great nation of ours.
This coalition, this collaboration with the Ultimate Fighting Championship, it's maybe the greatest thing law enforcement has ever seen. So now go spread the word. Godspeed.
O americano Steve Garcia é considerado um dos finalizadores mais empolgantes do peso-pena e chegou até aqui buscando proporcionar uma vida melhor à família, transformando responsabilidade em motivação. Com 7 vitórias seguidas e prestes a lutar na Casa Branca, ele conta agora por que está lutando por algo maior.
If you're a fan of violence, you should be a fan of me.
Once Steve Garcia gets rolling, who can stop him?
He is never in a boring fight.
You just gotta be violent in here. This is the sport. I'm going out there to fight as hard as I can every single time, making sure I prove the people that believe in me right.
This man knows why he fights. Fights your family.
When I win, my family gets to live better.
He is riding the longest active knockout streak in the UFC, regardless of weight class. Oh, this fight's over.
This man is special. Steve Mean Machine Garcia!
My grandpa was a pastor in a very Hispanic culture, and they have a lot of kids. The best way they know how to make money is they would like pick cotton, pick beets. It was very troubling times, but that's how they survived. My grandpa, he traveled and he did a lot of different things. He was chasing the American dream. At the time, he was trying to make a decision on where we were gonna permanently be located, and he landed on New Mexico. Life growing up in Albuquerque is a bit rugged. It was very dangerous. You gotta kind of grow up in the grit, and fighting kind of like took off because of all that. I started combat sports at 15 years old. I was having a little bit of an issue at school. I told my dad, I need to learn how to box, man. And the next day, I showed up at the gym, and I was hooked ever since. I started learning jiu-jitsu, I started learning wrestling. Kickboxing became a favorite for me.
Follow the hook, go. There's money.
And it just kind of developed over time.
One more time, go.
When I first met Steve, he was just a kid, and his dad would bring him in.
That's the horizontal point.
I remember the first time I held mitts for him, he had that endurance and explosiveness.
Spin back kick.
Yeah. Nobody is like this guy when it comes to that switch. When he gets that little switch and it changes, he goes from being the nicest guy in the world to it's on. And nobody can strike like he does.
Go, Steve, go.
We had a who's list of fighters that are here at the gym, so when you come in, sometimes you get thrown the wolves. And Steve just jumped right in right away with some of the best fighters in the world.
There's so many names that came out of Greg Jackson's and Mike Winklejohn's school that I almost had to show them that I was good enough to just be in that room with the best. One thing led to another, and then I had my first professional fight. Everybody knew that I was tough enough to be there.
Big knee there. Huge knee right there takes Lerma to the ground, and Steven Garcia taking control of this fight.
Down goes Guy. Guy's in trouble. He's trying to finish.
Watch out for the knee here. It's coming. There it is.
Declaring your winner by TKO, Steve Mean Machine Garcia Jr.
It's very difficult to balance everything because the sport demands so much of you. When I became a father, it changed everything. Hey, I gotta get going. Getting my kid ready. She is special needs. She was diagnosed with ID, which is pretty much intellectual disability. She's very solo, very independent, very sweet, very kind, and then going to get your bikes and stuff. A lot of this stuff, especially in MMA, was about me. All right, you ready? And now it changed drastically, where everything to do about my son, my wife, my daughter. This is my other part of my house that I love. Making sure that they had the best life possible. So I made sure that I changed everything around to provide for them the best I can. And winning is the only way to do that. All right, Haley, you have a good day at school, okay? I just kept pushing to the next fight, kept pushing to the next fight. Sure enough, I get a call up.
Taking in the new scenery is UFC newcomer Steve Garcia on short notice to take a big UFC opportunity.
When you get a 4-day notice, it's kind of tough to just really build your confidence because you didn't prepare for him.
Let's go.
I went out there thinking it was almost like a brawl.
Oh, wild swings from Steve Garcia.
I landed some good shots on him. He took my back and rode my back for too many rounds, and I lost the decision. At that point, there was some uncertainties. The next loss that I had was in Singapore.
Yeah, Mahashata has that right hand. Oh! Mahashata knocks Steve Garcia out, face down on the canvas.
It was the worst feeling that I've ever felt in my life. I thought I just lost my job. I thought that everything I worked so hard for was just done. But what hurt me the most was not being able to provide for my family. It was kind of a crossroads moment. And those are some of the things that really led to the start of just Steve 2.0.
All right, guys, round one, let's go!
After that, my manager came up to me, he's like, I don't get too many of these, but I think Sean's giving you a mulligan. But we don't have an easy fight. And I was like, I promise you, I'm not gonna embarrass you.
Tonight, we look for a more patient Steve Garcia in his UFC featherweight debut.
Figures to have his hands full against Chase Hooper, who is ready to step back inside the octagon.
Ready, fight.
Oh, no feeling out process here.
Man, that you're gonna see every single time, win or lose, gonna go out there on a shield if he has to.
That's it!
I don't have boring fights.
Sideline is fading. Body shot! That'll do it! How about the rally? Oh!
Now, it's about being so undeniable that nobody can stop it.
Oh, thunderous elbows. That is enough for the referee.
Huge punch from Garcia knocks him down. Hammer fists on the ground, and Mean Machine is at it again.
I believe that if you want it hard enough, you can get it. I'm gonna go out and fight as hard as I can every single time, and you know I'm bringing it.
Message sent from the Mean Machine. The win streak is 7. Never more impressive than that.
I try to be the best father I can, and I want to set the best example. I don't want to be that guy that says, do as I say, not as I do. All right, guys, we're just gonna do very simple grounding, okay? Y'all ready? So get in your stance like you're getting ready for a grounder. The best way to do it is show them that anything is possible. Here we go. This is what it takes to be great. You need a good circle around you. You need a good village around you. Hey, my man. Titan, let's go, buddy. There we go. Being able to provide for my family, that is the ultimate victory.
You ground the ball.
Good job.
Good job.
There we go. My family's everything. I will literally die on my last breath to make sure that I do everything that I possibly can for them. And man, what an honor that is.
1, 2, 3, Yankees!
Go get your gloves, boys.
Após uma derrota difícil no UFC 313, muitos questionaram quais seriam os próximos passos de Alex Poatan Pereira no UFC. Mas o brasileiro manteve o foco e transformou o obstáculo em combustível. Meses depois, voltou ao octógono para uma revanche decisiva contra o russo Magomed Ankalaev e recuperou o cinturão dos pesos meio pesados com uma performance épica, que ele relembra agora em De Volta ao Topo.
Tonight, the moment of reckoning arrives and we see if Alex Poatan Pereira has what it takes to even things with the outstanding new champion, Russia's Magomed Ankalaev.
Segunda luta com o Ankalaev, eu estava bem confiante. Depois da minha última luta com o Ankalaev, eu sei que eu podia fazer melhor.
Oh, he hurt him.
Fiz uma luta ali meio que igual ainda, onde eu achei. Mas eu acho que nada é assim, é por acaso, né? Pô, se eu tivesse um pouquinho melhor do que na primeira, pô, eu já iria fazer muita coisa, ia impressionar mesmo. Não foi coisa de momento. Ali no vestiário, a gente tava ali aquecendo e eu falei pro Glover, pô, se eu entrar desse jeito aqui e tal, dando um jab direto, aí o Glover fala, pô, você vai matar esse cara, vai se entrar assim e tal.
A hero's welcome for the future Hall of Famer and former two-division UFC champion Alex Poatan Pereira.
Pereira said that he fought at about 40% the first time. If that was the case, and it was such a close fight, he should feel very good going into the rematch.
Fiz muitas mudanças, né? Foi, vamos dizer assim, 100%. Com certeza eu estaria com um gás melhor.
Alex Poatan Pereira! We're gonna have a clean fight. Touch gloves at this time.
Eu pensei, hoje é meu dia.
Ready, do it. Pereira closing the distance early.
Bom, naquela luta, todo mundo viu que eu já entrei agressivo.
Pereira's on the pressure right away.
Right away. Just totally different response.
Regalou o olho, tava ali de costas, ali pra grade, eu caçando. E, pô, chutando, ele machucando, eu vi que ele tava sentindo. E no melhor momento ali, consegui conectar aquele golpe ali na cabeça dele.
Right hand.
Oh, he hurt him bad.
Ankalaev immediately shoots.
Veio tentar me agarrar pra se defender e, pô, achei meu melhor momento ali. Comecei a botar aquela pressão, as cotoveladas, né, fazer aquela variação dos golpes. Aconteceu do jeito que eu planejei, do jeito que eu visualizei. Aí eu falei, pô, vou dar mais as cotoveladas aqui, vou pôr uma pressão. Pus uma pressão, pô, o árbitro tem um problema.
Alex Pereira back on top of the world!
Wow! He finished him in 1 minute and 25 seconds.
Bom, recuperar o cinturão pra mim foi, pô, maravilhoso, porque... Eu acho que a mensagem que eu passei ali, não desista dos seus sonhos, faz uma história bonita. Tem essa frase comigo, né?
Alex Poatan Pereira regains the light heavyweight title.
Por hoje é só, mas a gente se vê no próximo Conexão UFC. Até lá!